What's up, people? It's Mike, back from Bird's Eye Bourbon. I want to share with you this little video segment before we get to the barrel pick footage. It'll serve as a prologue of sorts, and the question I know you're going to ask is, why do we need one? Why do we need a prologue? We don't want to look at your face, boy. Well, let me tell you. It was my very first barrel pick experience, and I wanted to maximize it, so I kind of de-emphasized the videography, camera work. So you have to forgive me. But if you stick around to the end, I'll share some tips in the event that you're ever invited to participate in a barrel pick. Again, it was my very first one. I didn't know what to expect. Have some info you might find useful, because I know all of you are very sophisticated and well connected, and I guarantee one day you're going to be asked to participate in a barrel pick. So what I tell you might find useful. Stick around to the end. See y'all in a minute. How rude of me, I didn't tell you what I was sipping on. Rare character. It's a Golden Gate Whiskey Collective pick. This guy checks in at 117.6 proof. Look at that label. Oh, it's so fine. And it's delicious. Of course, it's MGP. Probably a top 5 MGP pour for me. See y'all in a minute, like I was saying. All right, here we are, man. All right, so far, sample 3 is the winner for me on the nose. Let's see. I'm gonna go in for the taste now. All right, sample 2. I'm getting cherry, peanut shell, and black pepper spice. I need a Mountain Dew palate cleanser. All right, so you can see 1 and 2 are done. 3 and 4. The gentleman across the table seems to like number 4. I'm going into number 4. We'll see. Y'all stay with me. Sample 3 was a caramel bomb coffee and that beautiful spice balance, and the finish was long. So far, I've been through the first 1, 2, 3 glasses. So everyone's saying number 4 is the winner. We're going in next. All right, so sample 4 is deep confection, heavy cherry note, and amazing honey. I have to look at my notes here. Number 4 is the clear winner for me. My palate is still on sensory overload with number 4. There's a mint note there. There's a heavy, heavy cherry note there. Cheers to the staff here at Barrel and Butcher, man. Hospitality is great.
Hey guys, sorry to bother you. Back to Mr. Mike. Which one you like the most?
This is good. So far, number 4 is the clear winner. I like 4, 3, 1, and then 2.
And what do you like about the number 4 the most?
Oh, the finish is long and distinguished, like me, right?
Well, that's bullshit.
Let me go to my notes here. So it's a honey bomb and big red fruit, and the palate is very complex. That's why I like 4.
Number 4?
Yeah.
So the one guy said it's close to the King of Kentucky.
What's that?
You feel like anything close to the King of Kentucky or not?
I haven't had King of Kentucky.
You haven't?
No. I'm counting on you. You give me a bottle for $50. Yeah.
Hey guys, if I got a case.
Hey, give me a bottle of cost, man. Come on.
Yeah, he will get it.
No. You got that? I'll edit that out. We won't put that on YouTube.
Don't edit that one out.
Have you had King of Kentucky? So what do you think, man? Is it worth $2,000 if you had to pay?
No.
It's worth it. Depending on the year, right?
Depends on the year and the barrel.
The last 2 years, people have been circumspect about it.
King of Kentucky, yes, worth it.
Every year.
Every year. And depending on the it's short barrel, it's worth it.
So they don't put out trash. Remember when George T. Stagg, they skipped a year? What year did they skip? 2022? What year was skipped? 2021.
2021.
Right. Because they don't want to dilute the brand, right?
I've never had one that I didn't like. It's super dark, just it coats every part of your body when you drink it.
So we're doing 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. The additional selections, huh?
We just got to pick the 100 pieces.
Just drink, right?
Duh.
Am I supposed to be ranking these? Is this just leisure at this point?
Just pick which one you like, that's all. Because it's only going to be one out for you.
Yeah. What do you guys decide on?
I actually like, I like one.
You like one? Yeah. I have to do the math here. Hold on.
You got favorite?
I actually like one. I like 1, 3, 2.
One,
Let me get-
then number two.
Let me get back to it.
One, then number two. Is my choice. One, then number two.
You want more? Do you want more? You got any more? This one tough one.
One, then number two. Number two, I think, is actually a beautiful whiskey.
No, you still have to go to
That's
number
what we've
three.
got. I think it's a beautiful whiskey, but it's not very old forest.
True. I really love number 2. Yes.
Do you want something unique, or do you want something?
So, number one, what do you have on number one? Number one, what you got?
Number one is very Old Forester. It is very Old Forester 100 with an added complexity. So Old Forester 100, I think, is a beautiful whiskey that we cocktail. I think this is a 100 Old Forester that is great without being cocktailed. I think number two is a beautiful whiskey that is very complex. It is much more complex than number one. But I don't know it's a sellable.
Do number 2 because I'll buy every bottle.
Number 2 is the winner. I just tasted 1, 2, and 3. Again, it's my third time through. 2's a clear winner.
Number two?
It's complex. It's rich.
So there's heavy discussion going on. We're supposed to buy it. Which is the best for Bro's Liquors? Some people are saying 1 and 2 are more commercially viable. We'll find out.
Well, I would like to thank each and every one of you for sticking around to the end. You're all studs and studettes. Studettes. There's probably only one woman watching this. Maybe not even one. That's okay. We love all the whiskey ladies out there, don't we, fellas? That's right. Cheers. And that guy sold out. I'm sorry. It was available at Bottle Barn for about 3 minutes. And then it sold out. It's because it's really, really good. Anyway, so what are my tips for maximizing your barrel pick experience as a newbie? Bring a notebook. That's right, a notebook. I was the only one there using a notebook. And I was probably the only one there who had never been to a barrel pick before. So that's not a value judgment on the other participants. Don't come at me in the comments. You don't need a notebook, bro. You don't know what you do. Now, what are the rules to whiskey tasting? There's 2. According to the master distiller at Heaven Hill, I'll share them with you right now. Rule number 1. Are you enjoying what you're drinking? Is it good? Rule number 2. There is no second rule. There you go. You're welcome. You can use that one. Next party you're at, you can bust out that Maxim. People are going to like you. Cheers. So where are we? We got our notebook. We got our pen, because what good is a notebook without a pen, right? Eventually, they're going to put some samples in front of you. So we'll go with an arbitrary number here, say 4. So they'll put 4 glasses of shit in front of your face. What I want you to do is go through and nose each glass. This is glass 1. That looks like glass 1, right? That's a nice glass, by the way. It's got my logo on it. So glass 1. On the nose, I get toffee, vanilla, caramel, Sharpie, donkey dung. Write that down. Do that for each glass. Okay, pretty simple, right? This isn't really complicated. Then you're going to taste each one. Make a note of the palate experience, the mid palate. What are the primary notes? What are the secondary notes? What are the supporting notes? Write it all down. Rank them. We're going to rank nose, we're going to rank palate, and of course finish. Because some people will say that finish is just as important as the antecedents. That means the shit that comes before the finish. Write it all down. Okay? Then, first pass through, we're gonna eliminate one. So we're down to 3. Now pay attention, because this is when it gets really complicated. I want you to go back through twice. Hopefully there's enough in the glass still where you can give each glass a second nose, taste, and finish examination. And then rank them. Congratulations, you're done. Yeah, very difficult. All right, Mike, I've made my notes. I've ranked the final 3 glasses. What do I have to do next? Well, it's the hard part. You're gonna have to talk to people. Yeah, that can be tough sometimes, but probably not, because everyone's gonna be fucked up. Don't worry about it. You look at your neighbor and say, hey bro, glass 1's the best. That's the model of excellence for an Old Forester single barrel strength. And he's gonna say, glass 2 was better. And his neighbor will say, no man, glass 3 was the best. And then eventually everyone will disagree and the owner will make the decision. And it was all just an exercise in drinking whiskey and having fun, which is what it should be. Have fun. That's the ultimate lesson here, my friend. If you ever get invited to a barrel pick, have fun. Make friends, talk some shit, provide the info on your socials. Maybe you get a new Instagram follower or YouTube subscriber. Speaking of which, we're knocking on that 900 subscriber milestone. And guess what that means? We're 100 away from getting monetized. And if we get monetized, that means I will actually get paid to do these videos. And if that happens, I'll spend more money on shit like that. Yeah, and we'll get a little crazy. Anyway, I appreciate everybody for sticking around to the end. Love you all. I've got some footage from Atlanta, Alabama, South Georgia. I'm gonna share with you all in the coming weeks. I gotta edit it. So subscribe, follow, like, hit me up on Instagram. I'm not really on TikTok ever. I love TikTok. I just don't have enough time to maintain it. Cheers.